So, Miss Mathews, we are doing lesson 24, session 4, part 2. And the reason why I do that is because the whole session cannot fit on one video for some reason. So this is the last part to session 4, lesson 24. Hope you're following that. And I'm on page 489. We're doing question 4. Okay, Elise picks 6 pounds of apples. 6 pounds. You guys love apples? Yep. Everybody, a lot of you guys do. She uses half a pound of apples to make 1 container of applesauce. Do you guys make applesauce or buy it in the grocery? Okay, how many containers of applesauce can you at least make with all the apples? Okay, I'm gonna do this for you. You do it at home. So she has 6 pounds of apples. And she needs half a pound to make 1 container. Half a pound to make 1 container of applesauce, right? How many containers can Elise make? So I want to know how many times 1/2 of a pound can fit into 6 pounds. So if I want to know that, then I am dividing. 6 divided by 1/2. This is your divisor. This is your dividend. Right? Dividend, divisor. So let's follow our rules. This changes to multiplication and this inverts. So we're going to flip this to be 2/1. So she could make 12 containers of applesauce. Your answer is A. All right. Number 5. Students are running a relay race. Each team will run a total of 3 miles. Each member of the team will run a 3rd mile. How many students will a team need to complete the race? Circle the correct number below. Okay, why don't you guys try to work on that one? I'm gonna try with you as well. So let's use the number line if we can. Okay, so students are running a relay race. Each team will run a total of 3 miles. Each member of the team will run a 1/3 of a mile. So each member, okay, I'm going to do it the long way. You'll see each member will run a 1/3 of 1 mile. Another member will run a 1/3. Another member will run a 1/3. So 3 members will run 1 mile. Another member we'll just keep running. So now we have 1 mile, we have 2 miles, and we need 1 more mile. 3 miles. How many members do you think we have now? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. We have 9 members. You see that? How do I know that, right? So 3 divided by 1/3, because 3 is the total number of miles, and this is how much each person will run. So I want to know how many times will a 1/3 fit into 3, right? And if I want to know how many times a 1/3 will fit into 3, I'm dividing 3 by 1/3. Follow your rules. Division changes to multiplication, invert that, you get 9 miles. Okay, and number 6. Tanya has a 1/3 of a cake left over from a party. She cuts the leftover cake into 6 equal pieces to store in the freezer. Do you guys like cake? I love cake, especially my boys. They love cake. Okay, what fraction of the original cake is each piece? Show your work. Right, so Tanya has a 1/3 of a cake left over from a party. A 1/3 of 1 cake. She cuts this leftover cake into 6 equal pieces. So I'm going to divide this by 6. 1/3, change this to multiplication. 6/1 now becomes 1/6. 1 times 1 is 1. 6 times 3 is 18. So now I have 1/18 of the cake, right? That's what fraction of the original cake is left. So now we're going to do Number 7. Okay, Marina has a pattern to make bows that requires 1/4 yard of ribbon for each bow. Fill in the table to show how many bows she can make from a given length of ribbon. What do you guys think? Okay, so first one, 1 yard. And how much again? It requires, to make bows, requires 1/4 of a yard. So how many quarters are in 1? You got it, 4. Remember that? 4 quarters are in 1 yard. How do I know that? Remember this exercise? Right? How many quarters are in 1? We multiply 1 times 4, we get 4. That's how I know that answer. Let's look at number 2. For 2 yards, how would I know how many would that be? Let's do the same thing. 2 equal to some mystery number over 4. 4 2s are 8. And so on. So if I have 3 yards, how much do you think that's going to be? 12. You're correct. Good job. And if I have 4 yards, how many quarters is that going to be? 16. You guessed that right. Same way. 4 is equal to mystery box over 4. 4 times 4 is 16. So we did this lesson earlier on in this session. We talked about this before. If you're not sure, you can go back to that lesson and check it out. Right, that was number 7. Let's look at number 8. Ted serves 1 6-gallon of ice cream. He puts an equal amount of ice cream in each of the 4 bowls. 1 6-gallon. You guys like ice cream? Love ice cream. 4 bowls, right? And I know you guys love my drawings. Super awesome. How many gallons of ice cream does Ted put into each bowl? How much would he put into each bowl? What do we need to do mathematically? We're dividing 1/6, right? Dividing 1/6 by 4. Do you guys agree with that? If we divide 1/6 by 4, use our multiplication, change from division to multiplication and invert. We'll get 1 over 24. Or if we used a model like this, 1/6, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, right? And this is 1/6. And how much are we dividing it into? 4? 1, 2, 3, 4, right? So how much would each one get? Like, what is it double shaded? Right, because this is 1/6 and this is divided by 4. What do you think? Just one of these are double shaded. And this is 1 over, if you count all of these squares, you're going to get 24. Okay? Part B, write a division equation to represent the situation. Then write a multiplication. Check and check. See, we did that already. Boom. Okay, let's move on. Number 9, write a word problem represented by 1/5 divided by 4. You guys have quite the imagination. I'm sure you guys can do that. Let's see. So I can choose, I have 1/5 of 1/5 gallon of, what should I use? Orange juice. Everybody loves orange juice. And it needs to be shared among 4 people, right? How much does each person get? Right? Let's see. What do you guys think? 1/5 divided by 4 will give me 1/5 multiplied by 1/4. So each person will get 1/20. Okay, good job, right? I think that's it for lesson 24. If you have any questions, let me know. See you later, guys.